Today's Gospel, Easter Wednesday, April 20, is from St. Luke chapter 24, verse 13 to 35. That very day, the first day of the week, two of Jesus' disciples were going to a village 7 miles from Jerusalem called Emmaus, and they were conversing about all the things that had occurred. And it happened that while they were conversing and debating, Jesus himself drew near and walked with them, but their eyes were prevented from recognizing him. He asked them, "What are you discussing as you walk along?" They stopped, looking downcast. One of them, named Cleopas, said to him in reply, "Are you the only visitor in Jerusalem who does not know of the things that have taken place there in these days?" And he replied to them, "What sort of things?" They said, "The things that happened to Jesus the Nazarene, who was a prophet, mighty in deed and word before God and all the people. How our chief priests and rulers both handed him over to a sentence of death and crucified him. But we were hoping that he would be the one to redeem Israel. And besides all this, it is now the 3rd day since this took place. Some women from our group, however, have astounded us. They were at the tomb early in the morning and did not find his body. They came back and reported that they had indeed seen a vision of angels who announced that he was alive. Then some of those with us went to the tomb and found things just as the women had described. But him they did not see." And he said to them, "Oh, how foolish you are! How slow of heart to believe all that the prophets spoke! Was it not necessary that the Messiah should suffer these things and enter into his glory?" Then, beginning with Moses and all the prophets, he interpreted to them what referred to him in all the scriptures. As they approached the village to which they were going, he gave the impression that he was going on farther. But they urged him, "Stay with us, for it is nearly evening and the day is almost over." So he went in to stay with them. And it happened that while he was with them at table, he took bread, said the blessing, broke it, and gave it to them. With that, their eyes were opened and they recognized him, but he vanished from their sight. Then they said to one another, "Were not our hearts burning within us while he spoke to us on the way and opened the scriptures to us?" So they set out at once and returned to Jerusalem, where they found gathered together the 11 and those with them who were saying, "The Lord has truly been raised and has appeared to Simon." Then the two recounted what had taken place on the way and how he was made known to them in the breaking of the bread. The Gospel of the Lord. Today's faithful reflection is from Brother Celton Sindo, the Hand of the Sower, Catholic Community. From depressed to bold witnesses. I'm a self-confessed Beatlemaniac. Sa awitin nilang Nowhere Man 1965, pahayag ng kanta, "He's a real nowhere man, sitting in his nowhere land, making all his nowhere plans for nobody." Na-imagine ko rito ang naghaharing damdamin ng 2 disipulo sa Ebanghelyo habang naglalakbay sila sa daan papuntang Emmaus. Bagsak ang lahat ng kanilang pag-asa, bunga ng brutal na kamatayan ng kanilang kinikilalang tagapagligtas. Subalit may mahalagang pagpihit sa takbo ng kwento nang sa kanila'y makilakbay ang di nila nakikilalang Panginoon na muling nabuhay. Kay sarap isipin sa gitna pala ng kanilang pagkatuliro at desperasyon, hindi sila kailanman iniwan ng ating Panginoon. At sa pamagitan ng kanyang pagpapahayag ng kanyang sarili sa isinasaad ng kautusan at pagdiriwang ng huling hapunan, ganap na nagliwanag sa kanila ang dati kay dilim at nanlulumo nilang pag-asa. Kaya silang dating depressed, abay buong siglang nagbalik sa Jerusalem upang maging bold witnesses. Patuloy pa ng kanta, "Nowhere man, please listen. You don't know what you're missing. Nowhere man, the world is at your command." Dahil si Kristo'y muling nabuhay, ang sino mang nananalig sa Kanya'y isa ring mananagumpay. Manalangin tayo. Luwalhati sa Diyos sa kaitaasan, siyang nabubuhay noon, ngayon at magpasawalang hanggan. Amen. Sa ngalan ng Ama, ng Anak at ng Espiritu Santo. Amen.